Hey, what's up, man? This is Terrell Safety. You watching On Da Grine TV with your man Valentine. Holla at us.
Hi, this is Geroy Simon from the BC Lions, and I'm on the grind with Valentine.
Hey everyone, we are These Kids Wear Crowns, and we're on the grind with Valentine at Ice Cold Cut.
He always on his grind, interviewing all the time. Ain't gotta say the name, you know who is Valentine. Never know who you're gonna see him talking to, but you know they shine bright up in the interview. Lights, camera, action, ready for some passion. Man, cause he got what most of y'all lacking. Hacking, celebrities, cold cracking. Everything goes in orderly fashion. So if you think it's your time to shine, baby, you better catch up with Valentine, baby. On the grind, TV on your mind. Tune in, let's see who's gonna shine next. Constant, on right now.
Wide side two as they empty the backfield. Durant throws, pass inside complete. Here's Claremont towards the end zone. Touchdown Riders, and Saskatchewan wins the final Geiger in the heart of the BC Lions with a 24-yard touchdown catch with Jason Claremont, who didn't have a touchdown the entire year.
Yo, what's happening? It's your man Valentine, baby, coming from On Da Grine. We're getting ready to sit down one of the most prolific receivers in the CFL right now. And my man, you know, born in the PA, but now he's living in Canada. And we getting ready to sit down at the lovely Cafe Napoli, man, on Commercial Drive, 1670. It's my man, Geroy Simon. What's up, homie?
How you doing,
It's
man?
good, it's good, man. You could have went to school in Pennsylvania, right? How come you chose to go to Maryland?
Well, you know, growing up, and, you know, being from Pennsylvania, big time football state. You know, having a lot of success, I could have pretty much went anywhere I wanted. But there was a couple hurdles where a lot of schools backed off because right away I didn't have the grades.
Yeah.
I didn't have my SAT scores where they needed to be, so it took a little while to get that going. And the one school that stuck with me throughout the whole process was Maryland.
Okay.
And there was a couple factors. One, they stuck with me the whole way through the recruiting process. Two, they ran the run and shoot offense, so I knew I was going to catch a lot of footballs there.
There you go.
And then three, I wanted to be a criminal justice major, so I can maybe be an FBI agent. And they have one of the best programs in the country for criminal justice. So those are the three factors that took me to Maryland.
Lead us up to draft time.
Draft day comes. I have a ton of people at my house, probably 50 people at my mom's house. We're watching the draft. The first day I wasn't expected to go because it was only first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Then I got a call from a couple teams, the Seahawks being one of them, saying that just stay by my phone. The Jets called me, Atlanta Falcons called me all throughout the draft saying, if we don't take this player, we're going to take you, and just never ended up getting drafted.
Yeah. Not getting drafted though. Now you got to go a different route. So, how did the CFL come calling?
I ended up signing with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Which is really bad being a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
So I signed with the Cincinnati Bengals and went to training camp. Just never really fit in there. Yeah. Got released from that team. Ended up signing with the Philadelphia Eagles. Got released from them. Got released from my hometown Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
And then I ended up going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I was there and ended up getting released from them 3 or 4 times within a year and a half. So after my 2 years in the NFL where I wasn't having a lot of success, teams were interested, but they weren't giving me the opportunity to play.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna look at different opportunities, and that's where the CFL came along.
Right.
My agent said, there's an opportunity for you to go to Winnipeg, and you'll have a chance to play. You'll have a chance to start. So I had to choose between signing with the Detroit Lions and Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Okay.
and I chose to sign with Winnipeg.
Chose Winnipeg, even though it's cold as a mud, boy.
The funny thing is, I had no idea where Winnipeg was. I didn't know anything about the city. The only thing I knew about the CFL was, the Toronto Argonauts and Doug Flutie and Warren Moon. So didn't know much about it. But I said, you know what? They're going to give me a chance to play, so I went to Winnipeg. It was a start to my career that was great. I learned a ton from watching Milt and Robert Gordon and those other guys.
you hold most of the records on BC right now, right?
As far as the BC Lions, I think I hold most of the records. I think the only one I don't hold is the most catches in the season, which is like 111 catches, and I'm not sure that I want that one because that's a whole lot of punishment. I want to play for a few more years, and if I catch 100 and over 111 balls, that's going to be a lot of toll on my body where, it might take a year or two off my career.
You want to let Paris go across the middle. What kind of legacy do you want to leave in football?
If you asked me this question probably 6 years ago, it would just be to be a really good player and a player that does the right thing on and off the field. But now, those goals are still there where I want to be known as a great player. That not only did the right things on the field but off the field. I also want to be known as the best player that ever played in the Canadian Football League.
This one I had to think about. I was like, man, should I ask him this? Tell me about that celebration, man.
The pose.
Tell me about that pose, man.
It's just something where my second son was, he was into superheroes. We were watching cartoons, and I said, he was like, oh, Superman's the man, Batman's the man. I'm like, you should be saying Daddy's the man.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, I'm gonna score a touchdown and I'm gonna do something for him to say, that's my dad right there. And I kind of took the Batman when they post the big light up and he's standing on some kind of building and he's standing there posing, and Superman, he does the same thing. So I just started doing it, and it caught on where everybody seemed to like it, and everywhere I went, a lot of people wanted me to do it. So I just kept doing it. I just kept doing it, and now it's part of the legacy where when something good happens, they know they're going to see the pose.
They know they're going to see a pose, man. On the grind, man. All about these young cats out there who are grinding, trying to get to where you is. And they get no love. Yeah, they haven't done their SATs, they haven't done this, but now they see these cats selling the drugs and whatever else, like you were saying. What can you tell these cats out there right now to inspire them to stay on the grind?
I would say for any young player that wants to do something in the positive direction, first you got to start out with a goal.
Yeah.
And then once you have that goal, you got to almost have tunnel vision. I always tell my son to take a paper towel wrapper, the inside of a paper towel wrapper, and look through it.
Yeah.
And when you look through it, you close one eye and you look through it, you can't see anything on the outside.
Right.
And that has to be your focus. You got to focus on your goal and don't let any outside obstacles get in your way, because life is already hard.
Yeah.
And if you're going down that wrong path, it's going to be tough.
What can we expect from Geroy this year?
Hopefully, if everything goes right, to be the best receiver in the CFL and help this team get to another Grey Cup and bring it home. Obviously, BC plays. The Grey Cup is here in BC.
Exactly.
So we want to win that Grey Cup and bring it back. Keep it here in BC and move on from there.
Nice. Where can we see you, man? Besides on the field.
You can check me out at GeroySimon.com. It's my website.
Okay.
At Geroy Simon is my Twitter.
Okay.
Not on Facebook. But you can probably see me in somebody's school. I usually get out to about 40 or 50 schools in the off season, so I'll be doing a lot of that. You see me at Cloverdale football, coaching my little guys.
There you go. There you go.
We were 12-1 last year. Scored over 500 points.
What?
So, just out there doing my thing. Giving back to the community and helping the BC Lions win the Grey Cup.
There you go. It's my man, Geroy Simon. Make sure y'all go out and get your season tickets, because he's going to pose for y'all this year. There's going to be a lot of posing going on. So when you see my man posing, you know something good happened. It's my man, Geroy Simon.